Hi guys, today I wanted to talk about the different types of self based off of the Johari's window and kind of, explain how it's helped me to better understand the relationship that I have with myself and also with people, which is predominantly why I'm making this video. I hope that maybe some people out there can take from this video and, find it quite useful. Let me know if these videos are something that you like. If you think that this video is something that someone else might find useful, please share it with them. This is what it's all about. It's about sharing experiences, opening doors and talking and having conversations about things that we don't usually normally have. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. It's so important, and turn on your post notification bell so then you are reminded every time I post. Okay, so let's get into today's video. Today I want to talk about the 4 different types of self. I came about the concept one day when I was kind of like watching a sermon on YouTube. And the sermon was kind of like talking about insecurities and things like that. I didn't actually know, I was never familiar with this model before, but it actually made sense and it resonated a lot with me. And it helped me really break things down in my head and to help me understand the relationship that I have with myself and also with other people. And so I hope that someone can take something from this. In the sermon that I was watching, like I said, the pastor was talking about insecurities and how that kind of influences or influenced by the different types of selves that we have. So what are these different types of self, you might ask? So you have the open self, then you have the hidden self, and then you have the blind self, and of course, lastly, you have the unknown self. So the open self is basically part of you that you know or you are aware of that other people also know and other people are also aware of. So for example, for me, I don't like snakes. Never have, never will. I literally can't even stand to look at a snake, even a picture of a snake. So, I'm pretty sure my friends who know me know that I don't like snakes too. So, yeah, if you want to be my friend and you have a snake, it's not gonna work. Then you have the hidden self, which is parts of you that you know, but other people don't know. Parts of you that you maybe you find uncomfortable to share with other people, or you don't want other people to know for whatever reason, and so you keep that predominantly to yourself. Parts of you that maybe you're battling with in private, parts of you that for whatever reason you feel you don't want to let the world know, or you don't want to let your family know, you don't want your friends to know, maybe because you might feel that you might be judged for those parts of you, or they might not understand those parts of you. Then we have the blind self. So the blind self is part of you that you're not aware of, but other people are aware of. So if we kind of slow down here and we think about kind of, our behaviors and our reaction to things and our mindset and insecurities and things like that. And if you really think about how sometimes the things that we might feel insecure about or how we feel about certain situations actually comes out of these parts of who we are. If you think about the blind self, sometimes you get people who tell you, oh, well, you behave in X, Y, and Z, or I see that you do X, Y, and Z, or you tend to, operate in this way. It's so important in this category because the blind self is basically where you really need good friends to basically check you. Because if you're operating from the blind self, you are not aware of these things that you're doing. You might not be aware of how you approach things. You might not be aware of how you say things. You might not be aware of what you say. You might think it's cool, but actually, when you say something, it hurts people's feelings, or when you say it in a certain way, it hurts people's feelings. So this is why you need really, really good friends who are very in tune with you, know you quite well, and have your best interest at heart, so they can actually pull you to the side or have a chat with you and tell you look, it's not cool that you're doing this. So that, the blind self is such an important part to know that you have really, really good friends. And even relationship as well. Like if you don't have a lot of friends, or you don't see yourself as having a lot of friends, you don't think of yourself as having a lot of friends, I would hope that the partner that you're with, your husband, your wife, whoever that you're with, is actually first and foremost your friend, and then added on to that is the relationship. So again, even if you don't have good friends, I would hope that the partner that you're with is someone that can actually sit you down and actually tell you, like, this is coming from a place of love. I am your friend, I care about you, and I don't want to see you go down a lane that is not going to be beneficial for you in the long run. So hear me out, let's talk, let's see what you can do, you know what I mean? And then the last part is unknown self. So the unknown self is basically parts of you that you are not aware of, you don't know yet, you haven't discovered yet, and parts that other people don't know yet, aren't aware of. It basically is the mystery self. So it's parts of you that maybe through different situations, so hardships, trials and tribulations, even good times actually will reveal these different aspects of you. Reflect. These are parts of you that you might stumble on or get to know by reflecting through situations that have happened. And I for me personally like to think that these are parts of me that only God knows, that I don't know, other people don't know, and he uses certain situations to kind of like help me be stronger mentally, help me be stronger emotionally, so I can learn and then like discover things about myself. But I think when you think about insecurities, or you think about the way people tend to behave, when you don't spend time with yourself, it's very easy to operate in the unknown self. If you tend to stay or operate from the unknown self a lot, it can really, I think, kind of hinder you and how you grow as a person, because you don't know how you're moving, you don't understand how you're moving, you don't really know or see any faults if you make any mistakes or you make any bad decisions or anything like that. It's all coming from the unknown self. Yeah, going back to the blind self and the unknown self, I mean, for me personally, I'm sure I've operated from that in so many different ways. Luckily, I'm quite a deep thinker, and so I like to spend time with myself to analyze myself. I'm always going over situations in my head before I act and everything. So yeah, I think for people who have insecurities that they might not understand why perhaps maybe people aren't, I guess, acting or reacting in the way that they expect towards them, you might want to kind of have a, take a step back and have a look. Okay, am I operating from the known self, or am I operating from the unknown self? Am I operating from the blind self, the hidden self? So you need to really, and that's something that really helped me actually, because I started to kind of take a look at everything that I was doing, every feeling that I was having. If that feeling was in me somehow, I was trying to understand, okay, is this coming from some sort of insecurity that actually, has been hidden, or it's been known to me, but maybe I just not paid attention. It kind of helps you really break things down, and I think that's so important. So I hope that by breaking down the 4 types of self, you can understand yourself a bit more, and you can understand how you relate with other people a bit more. If you like this video, like I said, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also turn your post notification bell on so you are notified every time I post a video. And until next video, peace out.